checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. And then this morning, I got an email. 20% off all Danhausen merchandise at PWT's.
Oh, did you?
And I was like, it's probably going to be fucking Danhausen, isn't it? And they opened this box, and in fact, it was Danhausen. And even presuming for a whole day that it probably was going to be Danhausen, I was still caught completely off guard.
You know what's amazing about this?
By the debut of Danhausen.
I don't think you even realize this happened. But they're doing all this stuff, and about a half a second before the reveal, you said, it's Danhausen.
Did I?
Yes. And that half second passes, out comes Danhausen, you said, oh my God, it's Danhausen. you predicted it, and we're still surprised. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
So Danhausen comes out there. We've seen Danhausen before. If you're listening to my voice, you know that I've seen Danhausen one place or another. But you've never seen him in WWE, which is just different than everywhere else. Not saying better, not saying worse, but it's different. And he comes out there. He's smaller than anyone on the show. He's smaller than any of his dancers. He's smaller than a good portion of the fans. He's smaller than all the announcers. He's smaller than all the GMs. And I'm looking at him thinking, what on earth is this tiny little clown going to do in WWE?
Wow.
And don't get upset about it. Look at Danhausen. Don't tell me doesn't look like a clown.
I don't know how much he's going to be actually wrestling. I mean, here's the thing with Danhausen, okay? When is the last time that we saw Danhausen on national television?
It has been a long-ass time.
How many matches did Danhausen have on national television?
Not a ton.
I'm talking national television.
Huh.
3? I think the number was like 3.
Yeah, it's not,
okay.
It's not a many.
Do you know how much money this guy has made off this Danhausen gimmick?
Oh, I'm sure he's done very well.
The fact that he has been that successful with no national backing suggests to me that there is a possibility that he will only... I don't know if he's going to be like a wrestler. I mean, they may just send him all over the place to like monetize Danhausen. And I presume that's... I don't think he's going to be like in the speed tournament. I don't think.
There's the only suggestion I've heard that is not laughable on his face is that you send her to AAA to work with Mr. Iguana. Like, you think about, okay, that might work.
Yeah, sure. Sell a bunch of merch.
And sell tons
I'm sure he's going to sell tons and tons of merch.
I don't want to sound like I hate Danhausen. I don't hate Danhausen at all. I think Danhausen's entertaining.
No.
And I'm very happy for him that he has found a way to make this gimmick work and be very, very successful.
Danhausen is a success story that should be written about.
It should be written about, studied. Honest. It should be celebrated. It's inspiring. So I'm not mad at Danhausen. I don't hate Danhausen. Okay? Keep all of that in mind as I explain what happened next.
Well, yeah.
So they're playing the song, and there's these dancing girls, and he like gives his jar of teeth to the announcers, and you said it's been, well, let's say it's been 2 years since he's been on TV. It may as well have been 200 years. This 19,000 people in Chicago, not one of them knew who he was. They're confused. They're bewildered. They don't understand what this guy in particular is doing on a Elimination Chamber show. And they're in the ring dancing. The music stops. There's one pathetic little poof of pyro. The lights go out, and everyone boos.
They booed thunderously. Yeah.
An epic disaster.
You know, everyone's talking about the Shockmaster.
I brought that up.
In the Gobbledygooker. Mm-hmm. And I would say this was more successful than those two because... in the case of the Shockmaster, Danhausen didn't fall down, at least.
That's the thing, yes.
I mean, the Shockmaster's debut killed his entire gimmick and resulted in a far worse gimmick, okay?
Debatable.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, yes, having a gimmick where you are clumsy and trip over everything sucks.
That's a bad gimmick.
It is true. Everything in the Shockmaster went wrong, but think about what would happen if it went right. He's a fat guy in a sparkly Stormtrooper helmet.
Well, you never know.
Okay.
But the Gobbledygooker...
back to Danhausen, yes.
The difference between the Gobbledygooker and Danhausen is at least some people knew who Danhausen was. Nobody had any idea who the Gobbledygooker was. Plus, he was a turkey that came out of an egg.
Dan was a...
what's the case
thing
scenario?
Came out of a box.
What's the best case scenario?
A demon? Like you should call Danhausen a demon?
The thing with Danhausen is nobody... I don't want to say nobody, because like some people knew Danhausen, but it was very clear that of these 19,000 people, 18,000 had no idea who Danhausen was. And it's not just like, you know, people are like, oh, WWE underestimates, you know, how much they're hardcore fans. Dude, there are people on our chat that like pay for this site. There are people on the board that pay for the Observer. And they were like, why did he give his teeth to Michael Cole? There's a lot of people who have no idea about Danhausen, about any aspect of Danhausen, except his name and probably his face paint. That's the only thing they know about the guy. So it is going to be a hill to climb, I would say.
So when I started, I asked, what on earth is this guy going to do in this promotion? When it ended, I asked myself, do you think they will ever put him on WWE TV ever again? Now, I've calmed down. It's been an hour or so. I think, listen, that sucked, but they may as well do some comedy skits. They'll sell a shirt or two, and they'll recover from this somewhat. This went very, very, very poorly.
Hey, if you love this clip, have I got a deal for you? WrestlingObserver.com. Do you have a commute? Do you work out at the gym? Do you like listening to audio on your headphones or your earbuds or whatever the kids use today? Well, WrestlingObserver.com will give you all the audio you'll ever need in your life. Over 15,000 audio shows. Every audio show that we have ever done, dating back to 2005, is available for subscribers at WrestlingObserver.com. Every time a new show comes out, you can podcast it directly to your phone. If you have a commute, as noted, if you go to the gym, if you like to lift weights and listen to Granny review soap operas, well, WrestlingObserver.com gets you full access to all of these shows and all of these archives. You can go back and listen to TNA reviews from 2010. You can go back and listen to reviews of every WWE pay-per-view, every big story that's ever happened in wrestling. You can get access to that at WrestlingObserver.com. Plus, full access to the Wrestling Observer newsletter every week. 40,000 words of news and information in pro wrestling. Why get all your scoops off Reddit, which aren't even accurate most of the time? Go right to the source, the Wrestling Observer newsletter. You also get Observer archives dating back to 1990. So check it out today. Thousands of issues of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Tens of thousands of hours of audio. All for $12.99 per month or as low as $9.99 if you sign up for a year. You'll never run out of audio if you subscribe to WrestlingObserver.com. So head up there, check it out today, and I'll talk to you again after a while.